Hey, what is up guys, welcome back to another Guild Wars 2 PvP build guide with gameplay. So once again I pre-recorded the match. I actually had to try 2 times for that, but you'll hear that in the video. So yeah, let's get into the traits, builds and everything here. So cool, let's open this, put that aside. As you see, I've been running fractals a lot. It's got my fractal dagger, fractal warhorn, I have another fractal dagger, and I got fractal pistol as well. So yeah, I've been getting quite a few relics from that. But anyway, onto the build, we run the usual Sigil of Battle and Energy. If you don't want to run Energy and Battle, you can run Leeching, but you lose a lot of Might stacking, but you gain a lot of self-sustain. So if that's what you feel like you need, you can change it out. So there's a lot of things you can change out with this build depending on the match or your personal preference. And team composition as well. So things that stay the same as Dagger Warhorn, Energy Sigil is a must, and Celestial Amulet is a must. Then the rune can be either Soldier, because we run 4 shouts, which can each remove a condition on very low cooldowns. So that's why Soldier rune's pretty good. And you can also run Durability rune, if you want to go for a more tanky route, and it gives you quite a bit of boon duration. Or you can run Leadership rune for like the full Celestial theme. Leadership, this is a newer rune, and it gives you quite a lot of boon duration. How much? 30%. And 36 to all stats as well. And it also gives you more Condi conversion or Condi clear. So that's pretty nice. But I run Soldier rune in the video, so I'll just keep that on here. Onto the traits, so these are our stats. You should have them looking like mine. The crit chance is high right now, but if I switch to another attunement, it goes down to 30. So these are the base stats pretty much. And these are the runes and sigils and everything. Then onto the traits, I'll go through some Warhorn skills and combos as well, because I don't have that in my Elementalist class guide. But the Elementalist class guide covers every skill of every weapon and how to use it. But with the build we run Tempest, Air and Water. So Water is a necessity for the powerful Aura trait. Tempest is the main part of the build that gives you Warhorn and Shouts. And Air as well gives you more boons on your shouts, more boons on your auras, sorry. The whole point of the build is aura sharing. And it gives you fresh air as well, which is pretty unique considering your air overload makes the attunement recharge a lot longer, but the fresh air still goes through this and it comes up very quickly. And as you'll see in the video in a bit, the air overload actually does a lot of damage, and so does the air 5. So unlike Dagger or Staff, your air is actually your main source of damage instead of fire, because we don't run the fire tree line. But here we go. So Tempest gives you access to the overloads of each attunement. So each attunement has a different overload, and it gives you access to a really cool aura trait called Elemental Bastion. And then Water, I'll go through Water here. So we have, of course, Soothing Mists. Gives you 136 health per second to you and all your teammates, so it's basically permanent regen. Then we have gain a free Frost Aura when critically hit, so this Frost Aura will heal you for 1000 health, it'll give you 4 boons, and it will chill your foes and reduce damage by 10%. So this trait's actually really powerful. Then we have heal nearby allies when tuning to water, so it just is more healing for your allies. The build is actually very strong in regards to healing allies, so your heal skill heals allies for 7k if you land it, and so does your water overload, heals for about 5 or 6k I believe, and all your auras heal for 1k each, and that's amazing. So then we have cantrips recharge faster, and you gain the following boons when you activate a cantrip. We only run 1 with this build. You can either switch it out for Armor of Earth. You can switch to Armor of Earth if you're versing a CC heavy team like a Trap Guardian, who has a lot of dazes, Hammer Warrior, a Revenant even, but you can, if you're versing a Condi heavy team like a Condi Shadow Mesmer or a Necromancer who's running Condis, you can switch that out to Cleansing Fire. Then we have Healing done to allies is increased, so that helps a lot with the build, Aquatic Benevolence. And then whenever you apply an aura to yourself, you grant that aura to allies as well, and this also works with all the boons and everything. So air, we have move faster while attuned to air, so you can switch to air while running between points. And gain fury and swiftness whenever you apply an aura to you, and this is allies as well. Let's try and find an ally here. Okay, so Wargatsimo. This is Wargasm, cool, he's in my video. That's a friend of mine, but let's go to this guy here. So yeah, we applied the following 4 boons to him whenever we apply an aura, and those stack up a long time. So yeah, we just gave him like 18 seconds, 40 seconds of every boon. No, not 40, that was his own regen. But yeah, so then we have strike your foe with lightning whenever you attune to air, a bit of extra damage. You'll see that in the video help quite a lot. And then gain precision when attuned to air, so that's where your main source of damage comes from, and reduces recharge on air skills, so your fire 5 is up more, your air 5 is up more often, and your shocking auras on a very low cooldown. Then you can run chance to cause violence on crit, not too bad, but not too good as well. And then recharge air on crit, so whenever you overload, if you read this, it says use your air magic to summon a nimbus that repeatedly strikes nearby enemies. When this ability is incomplete, imbue your allies with electricity, so that just means your next attack delivers a lightning strike, and create a static region that strikes enemies at the same interval. Using the skill causes attunement to have a longer recharge. The recharge is 20 seconds, so if you see, I'll use it here. And it will go, and the thing will be on a 20-second cooldown, but if we crit an enemy here, it's just back up straight away. So that's a really nice skill, and there's no cooldown on the overloads as well. Well, there is, but it won't matter. So we can just do multiple air overloads for massive AoE damage. And then you can also run Bolt to the Heart for some extra damage on low enemies, but that's not really the role of the build, so I wouldn't run it if I were you. You can also run Lightning Rod because there's a lot of CC within the build, but once again, that's not really the role, but this skill has no internal cooldown, so you can feel free to do that. In Tempest, this is a new trait line, so this gives us access to the overloads, so you can kind of screenshot these. I'm not going to read them all out to you, but basically, the fire one spins you around, applying a lot of burning and might, and then at the last one it gives you a fire field. It also is a whirl finisher, and it's a big fire field. Then the water one pulses you, it pulses healing 5 or 6 times, and then it heals you at the end for a large amount, and this heal is even more against allies, because of Aquatic Benevolence trait. The air one, I already went through that. That causes massive lightning damage. I'll actually show them all off here, but I won't. So yeah, I already showed the air one off, but let's do that again. Let's just be careful so we don't die. Actually, we can't die. And the air overload one says strikes him multiple times, and when we finish casting, it gives us a shocking aura, and leaves this big lightning field behind which strikes him again. So that's pretty powerful for cleaving down things like Minion Mancers and Mesmer clones as well. The air one gives us stability and protection, but the main reason you want to do this is for the magnetic aura and the 4-second immobilize. So you can get this off on multiple targets, so it cripples, bleeds, and then on the end it applies 4 seconds of immobilize, which is really powerful. Helps you get a lot of burst off. Your air 5 can actually hit multiple times in that time. And then you can just get some shouts off and rotate through. So, I'll start with rotations. We're already in air, so I'll just go through the air ones. So the number 4 skill, Tidal Surge, heals you for 1.5k. So if you switch to air and use Tidal Surge, that's already a 3k heal. It knocks foes back and gives you regen. And then we have, this one heals you for 2.4k, and you can blast it as well with your Water 3 for quite a bit of healing. Then your Water 2 also heals for quite a lot of health, 920, so overall your water skills are very good for healing allies and healing yourself. Let's show the knockback off on this one. Okay, so yeah, it kind of casts behind you, so you've got to kind of really start up here and knock them back. Then your air skills, this applies weakness, this gives you an aura which applies 4 boons to you. And your number 4 skill pulls foes in, so again another CC on your number 4 skill. It's unblockable as well, so you can kind of do it while they're rezzing, and then you can follow up with an air 5, which is massive damage. So it sends out this little orb which sends out 4 missiles per second, and they all do quite a lot of damage. So then we can just sustain through our auras. While we're in fire, so our fire Warhorn skills, this gives you an 8-second fire field, can be comboed with Earth 3 for a free fire aura. But apart from that, we don't have many weapon auras, so you've got to kind of save them up there. and in regards to healing we have quite a lot. As you see here, we just sustained quite a lot of damage. Then in fire, so with our might stacking skills, if we run battle sigil it will be a lot more. I ran battle in the video, so we actually have quite a bit of might. And then you give 3 stacks of might to yourself and copy all the following boons over to your allies. So it copies all your fury and your might over to them. So I think it works without any stacks of might, it gives them 3. It's a bit like, no it doesn't, it's a bit like for Great Justice and the Warrior though, pretty much. And it's just a bit of extra damage for you and boon sharing. So the build is very strong with the boon sharing. And while we're doing that, we'll show off the fire aura. Let's pop that here. So all your overloads are stun breaks, by the way. So yeah, it drops a big fire field, a lot of burning, gives yourself a lot of might, so you can use your might skill there. And then it leaves a big fire field behind as well. Let's heal up just through our sustain. Look at that sustain. That's crazy. Drop our little orb, our air orb, that does a lot of damage as you saw there. It's actually pretty cool. And then in Earth, another boon sharing skill, so Sand Squall. So this applies protection to you and all your allies' magnetic aura as well, so that's another aura on a weapon skill, and increases the duration of all boons currently existing on you and your allies. So it's not really boon sharing, but it increases the duration on the boons by 2 seconds. So let's take this guy for example, drop all our shouts and get a lot of boons off. So that's 14 seconds of everything there, a bit of protection and a magnetic aura. So it's a pretty cool skill. It's also a blast finisher, so you can blast your water field from your air 5. Then we have the number 5 skill on Earth, which I don't really use very much, but it's blind and bleeding. It's a baby sandstorm pretty much. You'll see that here. Yeah, it's just a bit of a baby sandstorm, doesn't really do much. I really love the immobilize because you can instantly switch to air and get a lot of pressure off. Then switch to fire. I'll do the fire overload with might sharing thing here in a minute. Let's do it on this target here. I'm just picking random people. So 3 stacks of might, and then we drop our own one. And this guy just got 17, 18 stacks of might there. So that's crazy. Helps with their burst as well. So that's pretty much the build. In relation to utilities, we run Wash the Pain Away, which heals you for 7k, I believe, and it heals your allies as well. So you can see this here, we just heal this guy up a lot. We don't have healing enabled, but it heals up for quite a lot, and it doesn't only heal you, but it heals your allies, but you have to be within a very small radius. Then we have Feel the Burn for the low cooldown shout, because the main reason we run these shouts because they're low cooldown. They remove a condition and they give you a free aura, so that's basically 1000 heal and a free aura, and also a bit of damage and burning. And Feel the Burn looks really cool, like seriously look at that shout. And also you can run Radiance Rune with the build, but I haven't tried that out apart from World vs World. So this is an aura rune, so it increases the duration of your auras, and it gives you a bit of swiftness and a bit of vitality. I don't really like the stats you get from it, so a rune like this gives you a lot of extra toughness for free instead of that. Then we run Flash Freeze, so a bit of damage again, and Chill to stuff up the enemy's rotations and to make them panic and Condi Clear, and Frost Aura, so even more chill. Again, a low cooldown shout with a Condi Clear, and Aura, so for auras heal and shouts remove a condition. So these remove condis from all your allies as well, so remember to use that as well. So look at your allies' conditions, look at your allies' healths all the time. Then, like I said before, you can switch out Armor of Earth or Cleansing Fire. Even Blink if you're versing a very easy team, just to get around faster, but not really. You don't really need Mist Form, it's pretty useless. Then we run Rebound for the elite skill, so this is just a 2k heal if you get killed. So this shout puts this buff on you, or boon or whatever, called Rebound, which within the next 5 seconds if you die, you automatically come back, or you just don't die, instead you heal up for 3k health. It's a bit like the Engineer Gadget heal skill, but a lot less healing. And this gives you 3k healing, and that's just nice for saving some of your allies maybe, to give them a second chance and give you the ability to heal them up. And if you don't die during the duration, Just gives you an aura based on what attunement you're in. So I got a shocking aura there. And let's aura stack. So as you see, there's a lot of auras with this build. And we can get our fire aura down, a leap finisher, and then earth. So that's pretty much what the build does. Let's just kill this guy really quick, pull him in, heal up a bit, and knock him back. Switch to air. So fresh air is really nice as well. Our air will be always up, because we'll always crit. And then more auras. You've got to be in 5 seconds before you can overload, so you can't instantly overload. I think that's really balanced, and ArenaNet did a pretty good job with that one, I must admit. So we haven't even used our healing skill yet, and we're just full health. Rocking it pretty well. Let's get some might stacks going, and immobilize him. Then we can dodge out, heal up a bit with air, and now we can use our heal skill. Get some more healing going. Look how much AoE healing we have, it's just insane. Also, Armor of Earth is a lot better for the safe stomp, so if you're versing a lot of CC heavy downed classes, like Necro can fear you, Guardians can knock you back, Warriors can knock you down, NGs can pull you in, things like that, you want to run Armor of Earth for the stomps. But that was the build pretty much. I'll head into a queue here, but of course I've already recorded the match, so I'll just queue that up here, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Q popped here. I just recorded a video of gameplay on this build, and we had a 4v5 on our team. Oh, sorry, just hit my mic. But yeah, 4v5, that's really shitty. Oh well. Hopefully this game's not better. So yeah, the guy was Azazel with 2 L's at the end. But yeah, what can you do with it? 4v5s? Like I've seen a lot of people recently just come in and do one thing, so they get like 10 or 15 points. And then they just AFK or leave the game completely. So yeah, I don't know what that's about. Oh cool, we might get forest at least. Please, yes. Sweet. The build is really good on this map at least. And you can't really snowball too hard on this map like Temple, where you can just get the buffs and win the game. Or Legacy, where you just get to 350 and win the game. This map is more like sustained wins, like you can only get snowballed if they steal your beast like every time, and get their own, because that's like 50 points ahead of you. But getting the beast isn't actually too bad, unless your team really needs you. I've started doing that recently, and especially on Trap Guardian, because Trap Guardian can kill the thing really quickly. Let's check out what we have and what we're up against. Maybe a Trap Guardian, but we have 5 Pugs, pretty good team comp. If that's a Reaper, we're probably going to win this. And a similar team comp on their side, except we have a Revenant instead of a Warrior. But apart from that, it's the same. Let's check if any of them are in party. No, it doesn't look like it. And so yeah, we just got to watch out for the Trap Guardian. It doesn't look like it though. We'll try and scout some of their builds maybe. Yeah, it doesn't really help too much, so like you can't really prepare for it. Let's see. So they're gonna have pretty Condi heavy spec, but also a lot of CC because of the Warrior and Guardian. So it would be better to take Armor of Earth. Warrior looks like it's just a normal build. So does Ellie. So does Mez. That's a Reaper for sure. Oh, that was the guy from the last game. Cool. Who's bunker? Because I am. Necro bunker build. Let's check out what he's running. Oh, that's not a good signet. That's the signet that reses 3 allies or something. That's not bad actually. It could make some pretty cool plays. This is a really strong Reaper build. So yeah, I'm just checking out what our team has. Mesmer just looks like typical Chrono Greatsword Shadow maybe. Guardian looks like Trap Hunter to me. But you can't really tell because they don't really run any signets or anything. Mesmer's rushing home. Necro came around the back way. We have a Trap Guardian though, so it's all good. It's all good. And let's pop our Condi cleanses. Okay, maybe it would have been better to run a bit of Condi cleanse with the build. Let's go for the Ellie. Get some CCs on them. And get some boon sharing going off here. And our heal off. We have to dodge quite a lot with the build, and he got the trap off, sweet. And gonna get some melee pressure down for us. We need a bit of CC going off. Who the hell went beast? What the hell? Okay, it even pisses me off when the enemy team goes beast. I'm going to get some AoE healing off here. We've got to finish the cast for a massive heal, and that was pretty good. Let's switch back to get an aura off to stun the Necro. Necro is down. Switch out to the Guardian now, and get some AoE might up. 14 stacks of might to our team. Not bad, and let's get our fire aura off for some AoE damage. Taking a lot of condi pressure, have to heal up here and use our heal skill. Trying to get as close to our team as possible so they get a bit of healing as well. And let's just pressure the Guardian down. We are red team, we are winning. I think we got our own beast as well. Gonna help out here, the warrior's rushing far. So let's just help out the Necro. Necro is a bunker or whatever he said he was. And he's not coming there? Okay, that's pointless then. Mesmer is running a Mantra build with only 2 stacks. He might have used one though already. But I haven't seen a Mantra build in a long time. It used to be actually pretty good. There used to be this point in the game recently, actually, where your mantras have, they actually start their cooldown once you've casted them, so that's pretty nice. And no, the Mesmer didn't go this way, god damn. Very stupid of me to think that, and the Mesmer's actually gone this way. He's going to drop his portal to over there, okay. that was a good juke, I must say. And going to burst him a bit here. Drop some might for our team, some condi cleanse as well, and going to go for the quickness res, or not the quickness res, the stability res. Going to get an aura off, some healing, and some healing down, then drop our normal heal skill to heal up the buffy guy. Wow, we actually healed that buffy guy for a lot of his health. Then going to go for our normal heal skill. Where is he? Where is he? He's over here. Let's heal him again, and another 4k. Buffy is full health, thanks to us. So yeah, you've got to really watch out for the enemy's health. Even in pugs, you can still help them quite a lot. It's a lot easier with a team, like your team can call out, I'm going low, I'm about to go down, and things like that. Oh shit, taking a lot of condi pressure here. Got to clear them with our shouts. And heal the team up. Sweet, let's switch back to water, get a bit more healing off, a bit of CC as well. And a blast heal. Sweet. Looks like the Guardian got stuck in, oh let's go for the Reaper actually. Liquid walls. Okay, please, I lagged out a bit there. And now let's go for some AoE healing. And go for the Ellie as well. He's going to run away, looks like. And we tried to no-scope, but we failed. He's going to go invuln with Misform. You're not juking me, buddy. And get a fire field down. Let's immobilize him if we can. Actually, we can't. And he's going to go Mistform, of course. I'll get the stomp, no worries. Going to get our air overload ready, just so we can help out at home. They sent 2 people there. The Necro Bunker's doing pretty well. Oh, I've never seen this build before. Is he running Reaper? Oh, he's Lich, okay. That explains it. And let's go for the Guardian stability so he doesn't CC us. We can maybe get the stomp off as well, if our stability lasts long enough. And no, it doesn't, but we can still hopefully do it. Okay, cool. Let's get the Reaper down now, pull him in here. Oh, he blocked that, he dodged that. Then we can get some share our boons, and the Reaper's going to blink away. A lot of Reapers as well are running that, what is it? That worm, so they can blink away as well. So that's some new meta thing. Then the Mesmer can burst him down just fine. We're going to head back and help mid. Yeah, you can burst him down, right? Yeah, there's quite a few people there. We're actually managing rotations and +1s pretty well. And I'm glad this is not another 4v5. They just don't have the greatest team. I was versing that Liquid Wells guy last time, and he was actually pretty good. So yeah, I don't know what happened there. We actually didn't share too much might this time. Gonna go for a proper stomp with the stability. And we got it guaranteed. Had to pop our Armor of Earth for the safe stomp there. Gonna pressure the Guardian down a lot. Nice Guardians, 2 buttons. Okay. Rage harder. And let's get some burning pressure down if we can actually land it. We can't. That's unfortunate. What is this Guardian build? It's like a healing Guardian. And let's get some burning off. Drop a fire field down. And sweet. We can maybe get a fire aura off. Or actually, no, we can't. And the Mesmer blinded him, or he didn't actually. Cool, 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 cool. Oh, so I didn't see the warrior there. Oh, the Reaper, sorry. We can maybe 1v1 him, actually. I want to 1v1 with this build, but it's very team-centric. Okay, let's get some Condi clears off. Our overload air down. Let's try and get the full cast off. Hopefully it doesn't interrupt us. And sweet, we actually got that off. Then I'm going to switch back to water, get some AoE healing, and go for our elite. Our heal skill. We don't want to waste our elite. Actually, it's quite a long cooldown. And let's go for the water heal. How's the the Necro's at home by himself. We actually left him there. That was bad. That was bad on our part. They rushed far as well. Far for them, home for us. Yeah, that was my bad. We were fighting off point instead of helping home. We can probably recover it though here. What's here? Let's see. Let's go for this Ellie. So you got to pick a target soon. It doesn't really matter what it is unless it's like a really big bunker. I didn't want to focus the warrior first because he has a lot of inbounds, because I've fought him before this game and I knew he was running Endure Pain, shit like that. Let's go for the overload air to kill the Mesmer clones so we know which one is the real one. And shit, we're taking a lot of Condi pressure here actually. Let's do our heal. We couldn't get much off on our team though, that was unfortunate. And then we'll go for the overload air with stability just to make sure we get it off. And that's some big healing, sweet. Let's go for the warrior. If he actually wants to do this, he's dead. I'm out of here. He'll die any minute now. Actually, he's actually getting away. Wow, it's pretty sad. And let's go for the overload air on him. Actually hit quite a bit of damage. Wow, that was... oh god. Something just happened to my game there. Okay, but we hit really hard on that warrior. Okay, gonna go for an immobilize. We're wasting a bit of time fighting off point here. Gonna head back mid. How's the warrior going? Target. He's almost down. Looks like he took a burst from the Mesmer, and he probably went down there. They're still up. Wow, the warrior lasts a long time. And let's go for the Necro here. Oh, that chill hurts. Chill deals 700 damage per tick, so you've got to really be mindful of that. I'm actually going to go for our elite shout here. Actually, not yet. I'll wait. I'll save that a bit. Going to go for our heal skill. Oh shit, we're taking a lot of bursts. Going to go for our elite shout now. And it didn't pop or something. Oh god. We went down there. Oh shit, I didn't see the Necro do that skill on us. Intoxis, res me. Sweet. Okay, thank you, bruh. And let's get some healing off. This isn't going too well on our part. Let's drop down and pop some heal skills. We've got to wait for our team. Oh, that was an interrupt Mesmer. Okay, that was bad on my part. And let's heal up a bit here. One down mid. We can just hold mid and win, but that's a bit boring. What the hell? He runs a sigil. Okay, cool. We capped home. Yeah, there's a lot of people at mid. We can cap this beast and probably just win by holding home. So let's pull him in. PvE in PvP. This is why you run like PvE thieves and stuff. Run a DD thief with short bow. PvE for the win. Nice. They tried to steal it, but they failed a bit. Let's go for the overload air in a minute, just so we can kill the Mesmer's clones. And we can get it off here in a second. Oh, that was a pretty good snipe. Oh wow, that was a lot of damage. What? That was crazy. Lightning, we hit the Mesmer for like 7 or 8k just then. Okay, 200 points, not bad. Top boons, healing, skirmisher, objective assaulter, defender, received, removed, revivals, kills, removed, and healing. That was like 10 top player scores or something. Quite a few kills as well with the build, and healing to allies, 300k, not bad. But Condi's removed from allies, 161. Boons applied to allies, that's the main thing. Boons applied to self, quite a lot as well. Conditions removed from self, quite a lot, so we were versing a Condi heavy team. And the damage dealt was a bit low, but that's not the point of the build. Oh cool, we got quite a bit of things. Quite a bit of reward track from that. Ranked up as well today, not bad. And that was that. So that was our Dagger Warhorn Elementalist build guide with gameplay, Celestial, and like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more videos, and see you guys next time.